First group did well. Could have finished perhaps one or two more, but I actually thought that we were pretty effective. South Florida didn't want to play a lot, understandably, against our first group. So they played very defensively, and we really came out and got after them. And we're still not as fluid as we want to be through the midfield, but that's also a preseason thing. I mean, that's what you work on. That's why we're down here. So I think overall, for the first group, you feel pretty good about them. The effort stayed the same as the first half, and that's it's one of the things we've been preaching since day one here, since Jason started, and the attitude and the work ethic was there from everybody, and you see it now even in our trialists. Was when you add one or two players to come in and join the group, like Luis Miguel Escalada or a Lionel St. Preux. They get it. Everyone else around them reacts a certain way. Everybody works hard, and they understand that if they want to be part of our group, they need to work hard. And that translates when you come out and you put a second group out against a college team, and they work their tails off. And so we had good effort from everybody. And again, maybe not quite as clean and smooth as you want. Missed a penalty in the second half there, but at the same time, I don't think a lot of criticism either. I think it's a good exercise for us. You're allowed to carry anywhere from 22 to 24, so clearly the smaller roster impacts that. Decisions that you wouldn't have had to make last year, where Kevin Ryman comes in and is a good soccer player and I think has someone with a future, but isn't quite the finished product yet, and you have to let him go after the first camp in California. So clearly there's an impact immediately in terms of the solid. You're just going to be able to take fewer risks in terms of players that aren't ready, but you'd like to see develop. I believe we have either 19 or 20 already under contract right now of this group, so we're way ahead of where we were last year. In terms of spots open, just do the math. I mean, it's somewhere between 2 and 4. It depends if we go out and find another player yet, or if we can address that need from within this group, and we might be able to. So, we'll see how the group progresses. Right now, I like the pace we're on, but certainly we're way ahead of last year, where at this point last year we still did not have Olave, Juker, Borchers, and Kovalenko, and Cordoba joined us this trip. So 5 guys that were we thought were going to be big time impact guys, and 4 of them worked out. So just given that, the core is much better than it was last year, and we're in a good place in terms of our progress. Yes, I was going to say, you're talking to a GM who's a former goalkeeper and obviously another former goalkeeper on the staff at Qassar. So you're going to have a hard time convincing us not to keep 3 guys. I think that's very likely that we'll do that. And we have Steve Clark in camp right now, who's done really well too, so he's made the decisions difficult for us. So we've had a really good group of goalkeepers. We're very excited about them.